Hey guys, so welcome back, me. Didn't know where to start, so I'm just gonna talk to y'all like I talk to my friends. This week been crazy, but my whole life is crazy, right? And what's it called? Let's start. Let's start. We'll get the elephant out the room in a little bit. I'm just gonna talk to y'all like I talk, cause I don't know where to start. It's a lot of shit we gotta talk about. So, uh, let's start with me as a business owner. The only way that that I could get y'all to understand my perspective is if I explain it to y'all, right? And I think that I could do a better job of that, because I've realized that everything that's common sense to me is not common sense to everybody else, right? And it trading is hard, right? It's hard, but there's a lot of stuff that's hard in life, and everyone has overcome some type of adversity in their life in order to get to where they are now. Um, Me included. But I say in the public eye really since like 2019, 2020 is when I started, but I started trading 2017, right? My family, I don't think I ever really, that's what this week is crazy because I don't think I ever really told y'all about my childhood and stuff, but just out of respect for my family, because it's always an ongoing situation, right? But even like how I grew up, it's I guess it's built me to where I am, and and then it's like I realized the pattern of the anointing that I've had all throughout my entire life, just because there's just certain things that I go through that I even forget or just don't know how to articulate to y'all. You know, um, but let's start let's start with before that. Me coming back, I've been teaching since 2019, been training since 2017. Done a lot of crazy account flips, got a lot of success that I probably don't deserve, but I mean, I can say I don't deserve it, but I got it. And it's like the more I think about it, it's for a good reason because the person I am now is the person I've always been, but now I just have money, right? I've always been someone that takes care of responsibilities and and just found power in being an underdog. And I could say that I got a lot of people that respect and appreciate the heights I'm at now, and I brought people along the way. And then there's people that they just misunderstand me. So I don't know. I think the way that I started out in life is the reason I make the decisions that I make, and it made me adverse. But even though y'all situation might not be mine, y'all might find similarities in the situation. But is it possible for me to talk to everybody in the world? So but but I can't expect y'all to understand me and the way that I trade and where I came from if I've never been completely honest with that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, because I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've had to deal with the situation myself. But overall, let's start with the 8 months I just took off, right? Signal Soup just getting started back up. There's a lot that I've been tweaking. I was having a conversation with my friends. So I'll just talk to y'all like I talk to my friends, bro. And he told me, well, I was listening to this podcast when it was actually Jeff Bezos. And then I was letting him know, because Jeff Bezos basically told one of the CEOs that my CEO should never be stressed out about nothing because, you in charge of your entire life. So if there's something that you don't like, change it and tweak it until it works and you like it. Ever since I had that discussion, I was listening to that podcast and then I had a discussion with my friend after, but he quit. He said stuff don't work. He just boom, he ended when it comes to relationships and stuff like that because he be grinding stuff too. So he understand that, but he understand it at a more black and white level. I be thinking it's gray, but I'm very black and white on a lot of stuff, so I understand why I be gray. So then I was like, I'm looking at my friend He amazed me at the stuff that he do. Then Jeff Bezos, dude, the billionaire, he talks to CEOs about be quick to change stuff he don't like. And then ever since I heard that, I just been changing shit. And ever since I'm, getting my friends outlook on life, I'm even more quick to change the shit that's not working because it's not working. So change it to make it work. I can't expect y'all to understand who I am if I never been completely honest with y'all, right? And that's my fault because I forget. I forget because it's ongoing. So if I've been teaching since 2019, but I started 2017, it's just like it's just the factors of I already had money since I was 24 years old. So it's like I forget the before, right? I owned all of my 20s. I just turned 30. I just turned 30 like 2 months ago. So it's just like for 10 years, 12 years, it's been me. I've been in charge of me. It's not been what my parents did to me, like a lot of people, what I'm talking about? Like I leave that shit behind. I get when I'm starting going through shit, I just start building. I build until I get away from it. And that's just shit. That's how I got into trading, right? And there's never been not one point to where I would say there's never been not one point I didn't look at the market in 8 years. In 8 years, there's not been one time I didn't look at this market. Even all the crazy shit I do been going through this week. I haven't really said anything to nobody. Then people call me, I talk, but it's just a lot going on. But that's just life in general. So I can't. I'm a person that armadillos when shit going on, but it's like I'm at a place of life to where the shit has been going on since I was a kid, and I've been teaching since 2019. So it's it's different for me to not even different. It's hard to be in charge of adults, because to me, I understood where I come from and what it took to get to this level. So even when it comes to significant others and such, it's like I'm an eagle. I fly so high all the time, but we all flying for something. In my case, it's Looney Tunes. It's crazy, bro. And it's like I sit here for years. I do it. Shit, I even do it to my in-law. I sit there act normal. People talk about white elephants and shit, and then, bro, my whole life is the white elephant. I do not know, and then with trading, I'm good at it because I never fucking do. I never do in my life. I never know what's next. I never knew what's the next situation, but I knew that I'm the oldest of three. That's where I am. I am my mama. She's schizophrenic. She has schizophrenia, and I never told nobody. I don't not in depthly, but it's something where it's just like I don't know. I thrive when I'm by myself. That's probably why I armadillo, but I love the way these bots is new, right? These bots, my friend, my development team, great, bro. He set it up because he know the way I operate, but I think I care so much about other people, but I can't do it from a point of holding your hand at thousands of people and like trying to get my way into the way you think. You got to understand the way I think, and I need to do a better job at explaining it, basically. So everyone here, because I do amazing shit trading, I can't explain it other than my habits, right? And I'm gonna be making more videos on YouTube. So along the way, we gonna discuss habits, and I'm gonna be pulling out the whiteboard for y'all. And the way that I describe my habits, you can make a decision from there if your habits is the same or not. If you grew up the same or not. If you understand the resilience that where I come from or not, and why this is important to me, right? Um. So yeah, I guess we'll just start with the 8 months. Took off. 2025 been crazy. It's been crazy, bro. I'm ready to get the fuck out this year. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know. Like I have monetarily been okay since I was 24, right? And once you get your money right, shit fall in line. Finances fall in line, physical, mental. Spiritual, shit. I'm religious and I'm spiritual. I don't know if people could be both, but I am. I believe in God and I believe in the universe. That's just the way it works. Everybody, I believe in a high power. I feel like everybody will believe in something. So, but I don't talk about religion and politics with people. I don't feel like, but I'm very black and white, but maybe that's because I was raised by someone with schizophrenia. I always knew something was wrong. I always knew something was wrong when I was a kid. So I've always been in a position of leadership since I was probably six, seven, eight. Out of respect for my family, I never said nothing because she not always going through it. But it's been about three to four big ass episodes, and this is one of them. And it's hard to explain to people everything. It's shit weird. Not weird. It's crazy. It's a crazy mind fuck. But the market a crazy mind fuck. But it's like I thrive in the chaos. I thrive in it because I grew up in it. You know what I'm about? So it's like trading with me. It's like trading in the belly of the beast, if that makes sense. Because I I used to trade one way, but my habit used to be one way. My mindset, I used to think one way. But then it's like I get so much knowledge and I expand and boom, 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 boom. Took 8 months off, still trading the exact same way. I still trade the exact same way since 2019, right? The way I trade still got the same base. And of course, I still teach how to trade, but even then, it's just I built everything that I have now off of shit, I guess pain, out of confusion. I'm confused now. Don't the market only thing that don't confuse me because it's buy or sell. You ain't gotta meet you. It's so much to unpack, but just like it's Christmas, everybody got their Christmas tree up, right? Everybody in Christmas trees look like pyramids, and pyramids look like Christmas trees, and pyramids look like family trees, right? And RML was a pyramid scheme. You won't have to talk to nobody when it comes to trading, and that's that's why I love it. Like I'm social, granted. I always start with the story of me working, and I forgot. I forgot. I never actually told y'all. Take that shit off. I never told y'all what happened, and I still ain't never told y'all completely because there's nothing. There's a lot to say, and then there's nothing to say at the same time. It's crazy. But I've been resilient since I was a little kid, bro. So when I took off, my bad, I forgot the point of the story. Let's start with 8 months. I took off in April. Been teaching since 2019, April 2025. Payments processor go down. I'm at a couple point in my life where I just take the months off because since I've been teaching since 2019, I, I feel like I deserved a break. I never had no break. And then it's like I wasn't planning on staying away that long, but then I was like, oh, yeah, this shit fun. It's fun not having to deal with people every day. And it's just like I understand when it come to trading people, why people get into it, it's for the money. But it's like in order to get the money, you gotta grow as a person. If that makes sense? You gotta grow as a person in order to get the money. So it's like it's a hard pass for a lot of people because you gotta become a completely different person in order to get to the money because your habits go change based off if you winning or losing in the market. It's like a goddamn side experience. But I'm not a scientist. I'm a lifeist. Family tree, Christmas tree, pyramid, you ain't gotta talk in order to trade. So people understand grandma, great grandma, they handle the tree. A lot of people got normal family. There might be some family drama and stuff like that, but my family, they're not fucking normal. My mama, undiagnosed schizophrenic, started out in Louisiana. Got and grandma, she all the aunties, uncles. I don't know great grandma. I don't know nobody outside of grandma, aunties, uncles, cousins. My tree's short, just like most people in my family temple. But you got grandma at top, boom, top of the pyramid, grandma, right? Then you got yo aunties and yo uncles. My uncle, autistic. He ain't got no kids. Boom. He only do on my side family, outside of marriage and stuff. But only guy on my side family, all women. outside of people marrying into the family, shit like that. You know, something about aunties, got cousins on the auntie side, and then it's me plus my sisters. I'm the oldest of three, you know, boom. Oldest, we already got a lot of responsibility. But then it makes the family illness between everybody. Uncle, autistic, aunties, some of them bipolar, some of them just insane, some of them regular. But none of you know, I grew up away from everybody because my mama took us from everybody, right? Oh, now my shit for that die. Oh, I got 20%. Oh, I can write this up 20%. Um, so yeah, all that. Sisters, me and my sisters, boom, I'm in charge of these two. Everybody love that one story of the brothers, the alcoholic dad, you know. So Uno reverse the story, turn it into my mom, mental illness, two sisters, me became very successful, right? All three of us grew up same mom, and but you know, there's just like there's different tiers to sign up for. There's different tiers that we was at. Oldest child, middle child, youngest child. We all got three different experiences. Just like me and you, we got different lives that we live. So like I can't expect y'all to understand if I never said it, right? I never said it, so I can't expect y'all to understand it. So it's like I've been in a position. I've been anointed, but I'm just not realizing that, right? So she don't even get diagnosed until I turn 18, 19, 20. So it's like, but back then in school, like I knew something was wrong. I was trying to tell everybody, nobody was listening. Shit, I used to try to call CBS all the time, but it's that everybody got childhood trauma. So, because I don't know how to articulate that kind of shit, because she wasn't even diagnosed nothing yet, I, you know, so that's me thriving and being solo. So I take these 8 months off from teaching, but I'm still trading and I do crazy shit. I'm going crazy. 30 dollars into 9K. Another $100 account into another 9K. And these is in hours, dude. Not even in fucking days, weeks. But then I'm fighting with Liquid in like end of April after I stopped teaching and stuff. And like I put like 2K in the account and then they owe me like $10,000. They didn't want to pay out because of the way that I trade. It's like being an ability to be. So I understood why they didn't want to pay out. But I sent them an email. I said, I'll show y'all. I sent them an email and it's like, oh, don't worry about it. Keep the payout. Because they never paid me out. They made it to where the broker made it to where I didn't owe them so much fucking money because the way they blew my fucking account. But but at the same time, I'm just like, all right, don't worry about it. Because you still fuck me. You still didn't give me $9,000, $10,000. I was gonna make that night, and you fucking took the $2,000 pots I just put in there. So you really owe me like 12, $13,000. Come on now. And so I'm like, don't worry about it. I literally emailed that in April. I'm finna get 200 bands out of y'all. Then 30 days fucking later, I did like $200 into like damn near $100,000 in 5 days. But in 3 other days, it was 200 into 65K. It was insane. Day one, I'm getting my hair done because it was wild. So I got my hair done. I was up $600. Next day, 6,000. Next day it was 65,000, right? And so that's those are stories within itself, but it all comes from the resilience I had that I've been having since I was a child. I already had the habit of being resilient. And when it comes to day trading, you already have the habit and stuff. But in this case, it, see, I'm off topic. There's so much to say. That's why I was like, I can't even, there's nothing to post. I can't talk this. There's so much to say to y'all. I'm not where I want to be is the main point of this video. I'm not where I want to be after coming back after these 8 months, right? I came back like November with everybody. I started getting everything up and running in October. But since November, I've been taking fat ass L's, bro. I've been taking not even. But I'm so resilient. I don't give a fuck about the L's, right? Because it only take one time. I think what's different is I'm growing with a group of individuals, but the individuals you gotta like to walk. You know, people that like to walk gonna walk further. I like to make money. I like to invest. I love not fucking working, right? That's me. I can't come down and try to make things my business based off of you when I'm the one successful at this kind of stuff. I don't understand why I'm successful at it, but I do, I do, and I'm finna tell y'all, but I'm good at this and I have the results to prove it. So Nothing, 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 nothing. I got the results. Nothing, 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 nothing. My students do crazy shit too. I don't already repeated the success of people, so it's almost like I'm needed. And and I think if I don't tell y'all, it's just gonna hold me back even more. So I'm just gonna tell y'all. I can't. It's not something that I could put in a course because I teach her how to trade too. My mom, I don't want her getting triggered or something. I meet a different version of my mama every few years, basically. Right? I've been resilient. I've been resilient. I've been resilient. I've been good at patterns. If I don't recognize the pattern, or when she about to have an episode, she have an episode. And shit pissed off. I'm pissed off these last few days because shit, I got head of family true grandma. Her ass gonna say, "Oh, I knew she gonna take her medicine because what? Oh, I just said that because I didn't want nobody to be mad at me." Well, come on, grandma. Respectfully, come on, grandma. Like, I'm not saying cuss my grandma out, but come on, grandma. What the fuck going on? Like, oh, it's like you need to get checked out. Like that don't make no sense. I mean a different version of my mama every few years, bro. I don't think I even had to worry about it or thought about it. So, no, it's since I started teaching. Last time she had an episode, it was like 2018, 2019, before I even started teaching, right as I started teaching, right? But it's like it is different now. No, the only difference is the same situation, except I have to throw money in it because I got younger thing one, thing two. We're just gonna call it younger one, younger two. Thing one, thing two. And guess what? This time it's me, but then also got thing three, Aubrey. Come on, bro. It's hard when you gotta make all the competent decisions for everybody and you all the way down here on the tree. But every family got one person. That's me. Everybody in it. And if you're not the person, then you need to send me that person. I'll do whatever it take. It don't matter what it take. I'm gonna do it. It don't matter. I get no, I'm going this way. I get no, I'm going this way. There's no stopping me. You know what I'm talking about? And that started young. You gotta either a habit of quitting, you got a habit of resilience. I done came so far. Like I ain't even unpacked the crazy shit I told y'all. I done came so far from from where I started to where even these last 45 days of me taking straight motherfucking L's in front of everybody. This shit annoying. This shit got my fucking nerves. Like people ain't even done no shit with their life. And they telling me like, oh, this is the way you supposed to do it. Bitch, shut up. You don't even know if you know the way it was supposed to be done, you would be fucking doing it. All the cool shit I do, I promise you, I used to feel the same way. I used to get mad when people do some crazy ass shit and I couldn't do it. And I just put my head down. I go do that crazy ass shit. I swear to God, I wouldn't even be no hater. As you can see, I go through some shit. I duck the fuck off and go build 1,000 fucking things. Right? Um, so let's wrap this up and then throughout the series, I'm gonna unpack everything. The signals we trade on my accounts. I call them bots, but it's only both of these accounts, whether it's the Forex for Midas FX or Liquid Brokers for crypto futures, they are both my live accounts, right? The only time that because of the way that I trade, the bots is always running. My account is always running. Trading with me is like trading in the belly of the beast because I want everything this market has to offer because I've seen it happen too many times. I done seen too much. I done made too much. I done seen too much success. I done built too many successful people. You can't once you see Surge down, you can't go back. So I know it don't make sense to some of y'all yet, but it will soon because it used to not make sense to me. I used to see people do crazy ass shit. She piss me off, bro. You know what I mean? You stupid motherfucker. Why they put me on that crazy ass shit? And now I'm here trying to put y'all on this crazy ass shit. I don't I can articulate it and I'm going to articulate it, but my thing finna die. I ain't gonna make this video again. Cause I just needed to start somewhere. I don't know. I didn't know where to start. I didn't even know where to start coming back. I'm not where I want to be after this 8 month hiatus. I'm not where I want to be starting these signals back up. I'm still looking like I'm fucking stupid because the market transitioning But I'm okay with it because I just done so much crazy ass shit to where somebody got an issue with me. It's just like I dare you to say something. Like, come on, bro. Like people admire where people are in life and what they go through, but they don't understand the resilience behind all of it and why. My resilience is my mama is sometimes mentally ill. My grandma to not tell nobody that she not taking her medicine or she suspect her medicine not working is negligent and also mentally ill. I got the same situations I had when I was younger, when I didn't have no money, when I had to get my sister, because my sister lived there, so get her out the house, making sure and I'm pissed because my daughter was there the weekend before. Grandma negligent, bro, negligent. I ain't got shit to say. Block grandma. Look, y'all think I can't block? Look, I done block my motherfucking grandma, bro. That shit crazy. I done met too many versions of my mama, my grandma, to not to take that shit seriously. Right? And then she gonna eventually take some medicine, get it back right, and she ain't gonna remember none of it. So I'm stuck with the mind fuck. But it's like it's that I've always been good. I always been good at noticing patterns. So that's why it's like, all right, I might talk to my grandma for a few months, few days, whatever, few weeks, whatever, whatever. She can eat that one for a little bit because what the fuck. But I can't even be mad at her ass because she just might not understand patterns. She probably just for real didn't even realize the pattern. And I'm great at noticing patterns. Same situation when I was a kid, except now I'm just in a position to be able to handle that shit. And I was in a position back then to be able to handle that shit. I just would go pick up more shifts, serving tables, and handle it that way. Now I already got the bread. Now it's just a matter of boo 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 bam. Ain't for tell on it, but get my sister an apartment. Got her in an apartment. I just didn't know she could get approved in an apartment, but it's like if she couldn't get approved for apartment. It's like, all right, I upgrade my lifestyle, put her in there. She can't, all right, I get her a separate house, da, 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 but that should take time. But the money I already figured out. So back then, my situation would be, I had this motherfucking situation. I had no fucking bread and had to go to work and work my ass off and have them in my apartment and shit like that. So same shit, but it's just like, but I don't quit, bro. I'm fucking resilient, bro. I fucking have to move her out. Y'all don't know what it's like. Y'all don't know, bro. Baba came out there a couple times, just looking at me, telling the cops I'm not her daughter, bro. That shit, y'all don't know what that is. But that's my why. If I ain't never told y'all my why there, I don't say it often. I can't even promise I'm gonna say it again. But I can start here saying it. My why different. When people be quitting trading and shit, I just like, oh, I don't know why that nigga would quit. That's fucking dumb. I didn't already came so far with that shit. That's why. That's what I'm talking about. I already had bread before I started fucking teaching shit. That's why. Put my sister and make sure she good in the household. Like I'm over here losing my mind in certain situations. But I never stopped trading. Even in the 8 months, I never stopped trading. I'm doing even crazier shit when I took off. Right? But I can't just armadillo every time something happen. I gotta be in shit. I might as well say it out loud on YouTube because if I don't, I I probably end up going crazy too. I might as well say it aloud so I can fucking see it. I know I'm not insane because the shit don't make no fucking sense. The more I say it out loud, it don't make no fucking sense. She should have more sense. She should have more sense. He should have more sense. He got this to show up, whatever, but they should have more sense. My sister should have more sense, but they got the luxury to not have no sense because they sister got fucking sense, bro. My sister ain't got a plan for the future because I'm already doing it for her. I'm gonna do what it take every fucking time. Every fucking time, bro. And that's what this trading shit hard, investing shit hard, market getting manipulated, getting fucked up. But it's only so long the market gonna fuck me up because come on now. That's just run this entire world. I'm not where I want to be as far as these results or signals, but y'all gotta understand my perspective of eventually it go from I'm taking 100 people to 100K with $100 to I took 100 people to 100K with $100. The only people that's gonna make it and stay there, the people that's resilient. Because I'm done coming down to y'all level and acting like bro, I've been the fucking shit. And that's why I'm so full of myself because I done came so fucking far, bro. I came so far in this situation. I can throw money at it. In this situations where I got to get my fucking hands dirty. Last week, I got to get my fucking hands dirty because that mercy situation happened so late at night. I got to help my sister get out. You know, come on, bro. I've been anointed. Y'all just get to see it now. I can articulate it now. I'm not as within myself in my own head like I was when I was originally building, but now I I understand why I'm successful, bro. Every time something happen, I go build higher. I go build higher, bro. But that's me. So y'all gonna watch the building for the next decade. I just I last my last decade in my 20s when I built Sniper Scope, Forex, all that shit. I didn't record the growth, right? I didn't film it, right? I didn't have nothing to see, but let's I'm not starting from rock bottom this time. I'm just shit, this is just crypto futures. This is crypto future. This is Forex. This is teaching the public because I feel like y'all can't y'all can't understand y'all purpose if y'all don't even understand mine. I'm not gonna keep getting my blessings if I ain't if I hope this shit not dying. Let me see. Oh, 6%. But yeah, all in all, I'm finna get ready to do a weekly analysis for y'all. Bless me. I'm not where I wanna be with the signals, not where I wanna be in this world yet. But eventually it gotta get off of you gotta get off of what's a pip and you gotta actually do that deep down work and get serious about it. I'm finna reach out to the people whose meetings I missed. I apologize, but I am ready to get back. And I guess I'm just gonna start there. I didn't know where to start, but it was a good start. So this is where I started. And I will go from there and look at the market. But overall, y'all gotta understand what your why is. Yeah, it's not up to me to understand. I can articulate mine more than I have been, but I never stop this shit. Yeah, and I understand now that if anything changed, everything would change, bro. If maybe my mama went crazy, I should have never ran into this shit. But I probably never would have if anything changed. That's just where I'm at. So even the struggles, I appreciate them, but it's unknown. It's unknown. All of it's unknown, and I gotta be okay with it. You know why? Because even if I'm not okay with it, I still got a little kid she ate. I gotta be okay with it for her, even if it don't make no fucking sense for me. So that's where I'm at. So I'm finna get back to it. Let's do it.